Ukraine moving towards victory, Zelensky says, troops root out collaborators in reclaimed territory. Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky said Wednesday that the country's armed forces were moving forward towards victory as he praised the return of the Ukrainian flag to recaptured territory. Last night, the president said that stabilization measures have been put in place in the liberated towns and villages in northeast Ukraine, where a significant counteroffensive by Ukrainian forces took place in the last week, leading to the recapturing of hundreds of villages in the region. Remnants of occupiers and sabotage groups are being detected, collaborators are being detained, and full security is being restored, he said, adding in his nightly address to the nation that border guards had been sent to protect the state border in the liberated territory. It is very important that together with our troops, with our flag, ordinary, normal life enters the de-occupied territory, he said. With Ukraine making significant progress in repulsing Russian forces from occupied parts of the country, both in Kharkiv and in the south, around Kherson, thoughts have turned to whether this is a definitive moment in the conflict. U.S. President Joe Biden was asked Tuesday on whether Ukraine has reached a turning point in the war. He replied that the question is unanswerable. It's hard to tell. It's clear the Ukrainians have made significant progress. But I think it's going to be a long haul. The Pentagon hailed a series of lightning advances Ukraine made against Russian forces in the southern and eastern parts of the war-weary country. Certainly, since the beginning of Russia's invasion into Ukraine, we've seen the Ukrainians demonstrate a remarkable adaptability and their ability to use their warfighting capabilities to great effect, Pentagon Press Secretary Air Force Brigadier General Pat Ryder told reporters at the Pentagon. So, it's not surprising to us that they have pushed as quickly as they have, he added. Ryder declined to confirm Ukrainian government reports that cited specific gains the country had made, adding that he would not speak on behalf of a foreign military. He added that the U.S. would continue to provide security assistance to Kyiv and hailed Ukrainian forces' remarkable adaptability on the battlefield. Pope Francis told the Russian Orthodox hierarchy and other faith leaders that religion must never be used to justify the evil of war, and asked at an outdoor mass in Kazakhstan remarkable adaptability on the battlefield. For peace to prevail in Ukraine. An increasingly frail Francis made the appeal during his first full day in the former Soviet Republic of Kazakhstan, where he opened a global interfaith conference and ministered to the tiny Catholic community in the majority Muslim country. In the conference audience of imams, patriarchs, rabbis and muftis was Metropolitan Anthony, in charge of foreign relations for the Russian Orthodox Church, which has firmly backed Russia's invasion of Ukraine. His boss, Patriarch Kirill, was supposed to have participated in the Congress but cancelled last month. Kirill has supported Russia's invasion on spiritual and ideological grounds, calling it a metaphysical battle with the West. He has blessed Russian soldiers going into war and invoked the idea that Russians and Ukrainians are one people.